Hello again and again and again today. Um, this is Filmmakers Take, where I talk to you about got milf sketches, and this one I'm doing on my own because this one is burnt toast, and this one I wrote and I filmed it with the help of my friend Sarah Matson, and she's also in it. But I didn't have the forethought to invite her to do a Zoom with me or a live video with me. So you just get me today. This is the last filmmaker's take for Got MILF. And yeah, we're gonna dive in because burnt toast is really based on a silly thought that I had. I was just walking up the stairs in my building and I had this idea that I smelled burnt toast and how hilarious it would be if I started going around asking people if they were having a stroke. So, and then I'm just super impatient. So, when Sandy and I were talking about filming the Got MILF sketches, we didn't really have a date set in mind. And so I I'm impatient. I had burnt toast written. I had the idea down. I asked if Sarah Matson would come over and if we would film it together, just because I was impatient and I wanted to make something now. So I believe that was in February of 2023. Because I think we filmed the rest of Got MILF sketches in May and September of 2023. So yeah, this one I wrote just based on that silly premise. We filmed it in one day, and we used iPhones. It was so simple. You're going to see that we used iPhones though, because the quality of this one is definitely not as good as the rest of the Got MILF series. But you know what? It gets the jokes across. It gets the point across. We had some fun making it. So to me, that is a win. So actually, we even tried to use. We didn't have any of these, and these would look silly if we were using them. So we used regular headphones and taped them in our shirts here and put them around to our phones and did voice record on our phones to try to do that as the mics. We ended up not using them because it was too complicated to try to match it and sync it up. And the audio from the camera itself worked great. So we didn't end up using the recorded audio, but let's give it a shot. This is burnt toast. So you can see here, like right away, the shot's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool shot, but the exit signs at the top, I didn't learn this until after working with Rochelle Hughes on Got MILF. She was the DP for 15 of the sketches, and I would have totally blocked those out or changed the angle so we didn't have all the exit signs because they really bleed out into the screen, but we didn't know. So that's something I learned when we made this.
Mrs. Wilson?
Okay, another cool thing was on this day, I knew my neighbors were out of town. I knew my other neighbor was at work, and I knew my other neighbor was his place was empty. He was renting it, and it was empty. So that's the only reason why we were able to film this right here. Because yeah, I can't imagine somebody wanting us to knock on their door over and over again for all the takes. But yeah, I knew that these people were out of town or out of their houses.
Yeah.
Also, I like that the sniffing and the knocking on the door, I feel like it makes you think that there's smoke and that maybe there's a fire. So there's always sometimes it's nice to have in a sketch, especially one as simple of a premise as this one, to have something else as the expectation, so that when you come to this, it's kind of a bit of a shock, or it's a bit of a like, oh, that's what she's talking about, and then it becomes funny because it's not as smart as like, oh, I'm smelling smoke. It's I'm smelling burnt toast, but it's nice to plant in little things that can let the audience think one thing, so later you can twist it, especially if it's really simple. I love the shot of the running shoes. Those are my favorite shoes.
Oh my God. Hallie! Jordan! Jess! Oh my God. Does anybody smell that? Hallie!
stop there just because Sarah looks so beautiful. I've had so many people think that Sarah was either Sandy Hoekstra or Jamie Michelis. Jamie Michelis is my partner in Sketchy Beavers. So this is not Jamie Michelis. This is not Sandy Hoekstra. It is another beautiful blonde, funny lady, Sarah Matson. The way we set up the cameras too, we basically just set them up in front of the person at the very end of the hall. We set it up in front of theirs for all the different shots, and just redid it obviously over and over again. And then there's one later you'll see where it was a little bit higher off to the side looking down. And I was considering using that shot as a security camera shot, but you'll see that we ended up not doing that. But yeah, I love the tacking of her face to see if she's okay. She's checking to see if her friend had a stroke because she smelled burnt toast.
Jackie.
Yes. It's the person who has a stroke that smells burnt toast.
What?
And you'll see here that it's actually focused on her hair and not my face. You can see her hair perfectly and not my face. And that's why it's nice to film sketches and films with somebody behind the camera, and definitely a crew. We have no crew on this. It's just Sarah and I.
Oh my God.
And she's dying
Oh,
because she smells burnt toast.
oh no.
She's having a stroke.
Hey, Allie. Sorry. I just burned some toast.
Okay, cool thing here. That's actually the same door that Sarah's coming out of. We just flipped the screen in editing because I didn't have access to the door across the hall. So we just did it from the same door and then flipped it in editing. What? So smart and free. I don't know if you can tell that was me. I played the woman who smelled the stroke and died, and I played the lady across the hall. And they just leave her to die. Because they know her and they're like, okay, this woman's crazy and we're not going to deal with it. So that's it. It's so simple. It's really a simple thought. I wanted to get something down, shoot it. Oh, you saw that last shot where she's dead on the ground. That's the one that was going to maybe be security footage, but it just didn't need to be. So yeah, and I remember Sarah was really wanted to eat yogurt in it. I don't know why she thought eating yogurt in the sketch would be funny. So we had a lot of fun. Oh my God, this was a lot. So as we're filming it and I'm knocking on the doors, panicking, there's a door. Let me see if we can see it. It would be in the hallway. Get down the hall. Okay, down the hallway here.
Oh my God.
Pause it. Damn. There. This door right behind my head is the door to the stairwell. And as I'm doing this, oh my God, and freaking out, the lady, we're filming from the other side. So all the camera and everything are on the other side of the door, the lights and the camera on the other side of the door. And so this lady comes up through the doorway. She hears me screaming, Allie, are you okay? And all this stuff on all the doors. And she's the cleaner of the building. She comes up, she goes, oh my God, are you okay? Is everything okay? And of course it wrecked the take, but that didn't matter. We turned around and we're like, oh my God, it's okay. We're just filming something. She's like, and she's totally panicked. And she was like, oh my God, are you okay? I'm like, yes, we're fine. And I was like totally in the mode of like, let's calm her down. Let's bring the energy down. So we calmed her down and we're like, we're just filming. And she looked around and she saw the camera and the lights. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I ruined your, I'm like, no. Are you okay? She was okay. She went off. We filmed it later on. She was like, did it turn out okay? I'm so sorry I ruined your take. And we're like, no, you're good. But it was very, very funny. Like how panicked she was. So I'm like, well, that's a good sign. That means that it's reading well and people believe what's happening. So, but that was the thing, like, when you're working in public spaces, that's a bit guerrilla. You never know what's going to happen. So anyhow, I think that's it. I don't see any questions or anything in the comments. Yeah. So that is burnt toast. Simple premise. Really fun to shoot. Really fun to do. And yeah, if you ever get a chance, the link for the whole sketch will be added in the comments, in the little blurb there on Instagram and on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube and watch it. And if you just want to go straight there, it's just on this channel, Susan Serrao Sketch and Stuff. And this is the last Filmmakers Take of 2025. Got MILF is done. So if you want to see any of the other ones, they're all posted on Susan Serrao Sketch and Stuff. They'll be in the playlist called Filmmakers Take. I've also got Completely Off Topic with Susan and Meg on there, where we talk to Calgary-based female artists about their body of work, if we get to it. And the Got MILF sketches are all there. And all of the Sketchy Beavers sketches are there. And all the Sandy and Susan Do Stupid Shit sketches are there. So feel free to go check all that stuff out. If you want to see the whole special for Got MILF, you got to go to Roku. Go on to Roku and search up Got MILF with a question mark. And yeah, you can see the whole thing there with all the interstitials and stuff like that, which is really fun. All the interludes is what I meant to say, not interstitials. It's fine. We're live. It's cool. So yeah, that's it for me for now. Sandy and I are going to do some more stuff in the new year, and I'm actually working on a pretty big project right now too. So you're going to see some more. You're going to see some more funny stuff coming out of here. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching. And again, if I missed you on here, feel free to send me a comment, and I will get back to you for sure. Much love. Take care. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. All the stuff, all the religions, all the happiness, all throughout the world. Yay. So eloquent. Take care.